Hello everyone, I am Rachel Quast with SHED, which is self-healing through education. And I offer counseling specializing in eating disorders, spiritual issues, and conflicts, as well as relationship issues. And you can find me at www.9shed.com. So that's 9shed.com. Today we are going to be doing a body talk exercise, a scanning exercise, just to try to help get at some emotions and memories and trauma that can be stored in the body, because as we're finding more and more with research that emotions and such are stored in the body and organs, that the each feelings and different feelings have frequencies, and as do our organs. And so the similar feeling that has the same frequency will match up with the organ. For instance, anger is in the liver, because anger and the liver have the same frequency, and fear is in the kidneys because they have the same frequency. So it's important to just kind of get present and just to see what our body may be holding and what it might want to say, that we are not intellectually paying attention to. So we're just going to do, it's pretty simple of an exercise, but it can be a deep exercise as well. So as I like to do with all meditations, I like to start with just some deep breathing. So if you could, we're going to do something a little different out of the ordinary, but I want you to start by doing a very deep belly breath. So when you breathe, your chest is going to go out, your diaphragm is going to expand, and you won't be able to see my belly expand because Benny here, he is the little therapy dog, so he likes to be involved sometimes. So then the belly will expand out as well. So again, inhale and exhale. Very good. Do that again. Inhale and exhale. And then this time we're gonna make a noise as we exhale. We're gonna do the word voom. And what that does is it kind of preps the vagus nerve to relax, and it helps our parasympathetic system to just help us to kind of calm down, which we're going to need in order to get in touch with your body. So we'll do a couple more breaths with the noise. Again, inhale. Naturally take a deep breath. And feel free to do one more of those on your own, but you should feel your body just kind of start to relax a little bit. Very good. So let's start. We're just going to do, again, a body scan, and then I'm going to be asking some questions, and then we're going to pick one body part and go into it just a little bit deeper. So first, if you would like, we're just going to start with our head. And why don't you focus a little bit more on the forehead and the crown of your head. So you can keep your eyes closed, you can keep your eyes open, do whatever you feel comfortable with, but just continue to breathe and relax and just pay attention to the crown of your head and your forehead. What might that body part be carrying? How does that crown and forehead, what is it feeling? Are there sensations? Are there any feelings that it is carrying? So sometimes, again, feelings lodge in places. So there are any feelings that the crown and the forehead are carrying. Is it carrying any burdens, any responsibilities? And just take notes. So if you get images, if you have certain memories that come up, smells, colors, anything, just kind of take note. Um, but we're going to try not to be over analytical at this point. So let's move on. We're going to move on to the rest of your head. So your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Again, it's just going to be the same questions as what are they feeling, sensations. Is there a sensation of full, burning, anything of that sort? What feelings might your eyes, nose, mouth, ears, what might, jaw, let's include in jaw in that, what feelings might they be carrying? What, anything, again, memories, feelings, burdens, responsibility, again, what might that part of your head be carrying? Good. Let's move on to the throat. Again, same questions. What is the throat feeling like? Is it tight? Does it feel full? Those are sometimes some different sensations people feel. Clogged. Anything else? What might the throat be feeling? What might the throat be carrying? Burdens, unspoken words, heaviness, feelings. What feelings is the throat carrying? Let's move on to the chest area. Again, the same questions. Chest can be important. It can be where one of the chakras is as far as love and connection. So it does kind of carry some weight there too. So we want to scan that area. So what is the chest area feeling? What does it physically feel like? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel like it's sinking? Um, does it feel like it's aching? Those are some very common words because in that the heart is included. I need to say that, right? The chest, heart, all this area. So there might be a lot of that going on. So what is it physically feeling at this point? What is the chest, heart area carrying? What memories, disappointments, break in connection, stories, feelings? What is it carrying? We are going to move on down to the stomach area. Oftentimes people do feel a lot of feelings in that. There is a very great mind gut connection. Again, research is finding more and more, and sometimes calling the stomach the second brain. So there's a lot going on in the stomach, and I think we all kind of know that, right? That people say, I'm upset, I'm not hungry, or they just, they have so many feelings that their stomach feels empty and they want to fill it with food over and over. So there's just, we get indigestion and bloating and all these things, but they're often connected to feelings. So physically right now, what is your stomach feeling like? Does it feel bloated? Does it feel hard? Does it feel empty? Is it making a lot of noise? What's going on with the stomach? What feelings, what burdens, what heaviness, what responsibilities might the stomach be carrying? Good. Now I'm going to move to the arms. And what are your arms feeling like physically? Do they feel heavy, exhausted, tired, light, buzzing? Include your hands in that as well. What are your arms feeling like physically? What are your arms carrying? Are they carrying burdens? Are they carrying memories? Are they carrying memories and wounds? Are they carrying joy? What are your arms carrying? And what feelings might they be carrying? Again, just take note. If memories and images, feelings, a person in your life, just kind of keep note of what pops up here in all of these different situations. So I am going to throw some organs in there. I'm not going to go over all of them, or this meditation wouldn't end. But I do want to throw in liver. Liver is going to be on your right side. It's going to sort of be in between the ribs and your hip bone, and it starts here in the front and actually wraps partly into the back. So it may be hard to tune in, but let's just check it out and see what might the liver be up to. So if you feel any sensation there, do you feel any movement, tightness, achiness? And let's see if the liver has anything to say. What is it carrying? What burdens, responsibilities, feelings, memories? What might your liver be carrying? And we'll just listen to pop thoughts, first thoughts. We're not going to overanalyze them, just first thoughts, images that come. Good. Let's add another organ in there. Let's go for our kidneys. Kidneys are going to be in the back, sort of, goodness, what would I say? Just a little into the lower part of the ribs and around where your waist is. So kidneys are going to be the back there. Sometimes people will feel pain there if there's low energy, if there's been a lot of fear. Sometimes people will feel some achiness back in the kidney area, or their mid to upper back may feel some pain that can be uh, signifying that the kidneys are carrying a lot, or there's a lot of fear, or they're just overexhausted. So just check in, just see what might that back area, the kidney area, the small of your back, the upper back, what might that be physically feeling like at this time? What, if your kidneys want to talk, what might they be carrying? What burdens? What, again, memories, anything that first thoughts that come, just kind of honor those first thoughts and those first memories. What might your kidneys be carrying? You're doing a great job. We got a lot going on here. So let's move on down to the lower intestine, colon area. Um, so again, what might that be feeling like? It might be feeling stagnant, and they might be feeling full. They might be feeling extended. They might be feeling tight or busy. What are the physical feelings that your small intestine, colon, large intestine, that area down here, what might they be feeling? Any burdens, any memories? What are those intestines and colon area carrying? What might they be carrying? What do they not want to carry? Sometimes when we don't want to let things go, our intestines kind of respond in that way, and there can be, not always, but there can be constipation related to that. So the intestines, colon area is related to letting go. So just kind of think about what is going on in that area. Very good. I'm impressed you're hanging in there. And the last one that we'll do just for today, of course, we could do this way more detailed, but the last one we'll do is just legs and feet. So just check in again, what are the physical sensations of legs and feet? Do they feel tight? Do they feel heavy? Do they feel like they just don't want to move? Do they feel high energy? What physically might they be feeling? And what might your legs and feet be carrying? What words may they be carrying? What pain? What burdens? Memories? What are your legs carrying? Very good. So we have finish the actual scan, we're going to go a little bit into a therapeutic mode of this. So I want you to pick out of all of those body parts and organs that we went through, or if there's one we didn't go through that you feel like needs to be addressed, feel free to pick that one too. But what we're going to do is we're going to pick one body part and just do a little bit of work here. Obviously, in counseling sessions, I go way more into depth with this. I don't always use body scans. It's just when it feels pertinent, or if we're trying to get at something old, um, or the person just feels a little stuck. Sometimes we'll just do some body work. So, but again, we're doing the short version here. So again, pick a body part. Pick a body part or an organ. And ask that body part in specific, what does it want to say? So we're going to give that body part a voice. So there is a natural body intelligence. Again, research is finding that our bodies have that that it runs on its own. I think we used to think, back in the day where it was only the brain that controlled the body, but they're finding that there is an own intelligence within the body itself. So this is just beautiful work to get at that. So if the body part that you picked could speak, what words? Put some words to that for that body part. Say all of it. It's so important that you don't filter. It's that whatever, if you go on a venting session or like, oh, I shouldn't say that. There is no shoulds in this. Everything it wants to say, all of it. What is that body part tired of carrying? And like we did when we went through the burdens and such, or words, memories. What is that body part you picked tired of carrying or tired of holding? Because again, if we do not properly process the emotion, the memory, the trauma, the body will naturally take over and start holding things. So what might it say? What might it say it's tired of carrying or holding? What does it want to let go of? What is it asking you to do so that it can let go? What does that body part need from you? And that might sound like an odd or hard question, but what does it need from you? Does it need more of your attention? Does it need a specific type of food or more water? Does it need you to talk to a person? Does it need you to verbally make a willingness to let go of that memory? What is it needing from you? And this isn't a should at all. I just really promote anti-shoulds in my office. That this isn't what it should do. It's just, what is it needing? What does it need from someone else? Does it need something from a friend, a mentor, support system? Is it needing? It may not, but we at least want to ask. And finally, just send that organ love. I mean, I just, and positive, this high energy, send that to it, because if it's been carrying something, it's depleted. And so we want to send it that energy and that love, and we also want to send a gratitude for working. It's amazing what our body does and all the things it does for us that we're not even aware of. But also thank it for talking, for opening up and being willing to share. So this is again just a shortened version of what can happen in a counseling session, but I really hope that this meditation blesses you and maybe cracks something open a little bit that you realize you maybe could journal more about or bring to a friend or actually start counseling because you see the need. I just really hope that it does good in your life. So if there's anything that I can do for you, please feel free to reach out. It's Rachel Quast at Shed, SHED, www.9shed.com. And you could always email as well, rachelquast at 9shed.com. It's been a pleasure and blessings on the rest of your day.